Okay, hey Gemini, how are you guys doing? Oh look, I have a feather out for my air signs. I was just doing my cleansing. Let's get your cards out. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you for being here. This is Sun, Moon, Venus, Divine Readings. I'm taking a look at the next 7 days. Today is extra special. This whole week is extra. This portal is going to last for a while. So doesn't matter. This is still really, I mean, let's be honest, this is still going to be timeless, but this energy has been incredible for the fire and the earth signs that I already did yesterday. Super transformational. In fact, if you are new, I create these candles for you guys. You can call them wish candles, but really they're intention candles for the subscribers. All you have to do is set your intention based on the, what the candle is created for. It is for your highest good, the highest good of everybody involved, and that way they work. It's just, the way that my magic works. But when I was creating these, I was very super conscious of, the February 22nd, 2022 portal, and just crazy energies. Not crazy. I don't want to scare you guys. It's not chaotic, super chaotic, but very transformational. I will say that. So all of these have to do with transformation on some level. This one was supposed to be black, and if you are in my Discord, tag me. I will show you. It was definitely black at some point, and then it ended up kind of this very light blue. You can see that it turns black when it is melting. But yeah, so super cool. This is just straight up transformation. What are we releasing today? So that you can just make room for all of these wonderful transformational, beautiful, abundant manifestations that I know you have been working on. So yeah, make some room, make some space for all of this joy. Ends up being, it was kind of pink when I made it, and then it turned very juicy peach, maybe even tangerine. A very beautiful energy out of this candle, you guys. I cannot with it. It is so much fun. So I know that a lot of you guys have been needing some fun and joy and peace. It is just such a joyous, buoyant energy coming from this one. And then this one was supposed to be abundance. And it is actually pretty green, but the sun went away. It's February in Washington, although yesterday the sun came out really bright and you could see the green. So you might want to check out some of the earth signs. Maybe, I think Sagittarius had a little bit of the green in it, you could see. If you want to see it, doesn't really matter. You have to just trust me, I guess, on this one. But it just means that someone on the channel, someone, or maybe many of you, need to be honest and speak your truth about your abundance. And so maybe some of you are in the grind right now and need to be honest about how you're making your money, or have you asked for the raise? Have you said the truth that's in your heart, when it comes to abundance? So that's why I think that happened. But make your wishes, your intentions based on that. They must be for your highest good, like I said, and then they'll come true. Especially with today's energy, it's just so phenomenal. I cannot with it. It is so great, you guys. Let's get into it. We're using Marchetti's Tarot. I did get a very cool new deck that I cannot wait to use, but I want to give it the proper respect because it is everything that I have been feeling about tarot and my spirituality and my path. So I do want to really, make sure that I'm aligned to it properly. So probably next week we'll use it, okay? It's a tarot, Threads of Fate tarot, but this one is the Marchetti Tarot. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus material world. What is going on for you guys next 7 or so days? What's going on? Thank you. Devil card out the gate. Interesting. With the Hierophant. 15 and 5. I'm only laughing because it's like, I feel like you guys are coming into quite a bit of balance. And then the Ace of Coins, which will bring you guys into abundance. This is really, really good energy. You may have had to let something go, maybe some habits it could be, because the Devil card can talk about addiction. It can also talk about a presence in your life. It can talk about maybe being too, you know, materialistic. It can be talking about like being a slave to something. But the thing with the Devil card, it's like, it really, really, really is asking you, did you know that you have the key the whole time? Did you know that you can free yourself the whole time? For some of you, the answer is possibly it could be your work. I do see the Hierophant when it comes to your material world as being the, you know, an institution. So for some of you, it's like, kind of reminds me a little bit of, I used to smoke a lot of weed, a lot. And then I went to University of Washington, and I got really competitive. You know, I realized how brilliant I was. I really enjoyed being, you know, head of the class kind of thing. And so I didn't. And I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do anything. I just wanted to be really smart. And I just wanted everybody to see how smart I was. I'm a Leo, I'm sorry. And so, you know, and so it was like the institution of education kind of brought me away from anything that would be perceived as addiction. I know you're not, you know, I wasn't addicted to weed, obviously, because it was so like that. I was out of it. So it did bring me into some sort of balance, but if you think about it, it was still a little bit unbalanced because I just traded one thing for another. But got amazing grades. So, you know, it worked out in the end because, you know, if you look at my resume, it does look good according to society, which Hierophant has a lot to do with that. So for some of you guys, you might be changing in something that looks better to society. But this will bring you into balance a lot now, and abundance, because we did get that Ace of Coins at the bottom of the deck. There is, for some of you, something else there. I'm seeing that, like, by working through your shadow side, and it is something, I just heard for Gemini that there is something that, like, maybe it could be something a parent has told you, a parent has been asking about. For some of you, you're a lot, you know, you're older, you're mature. It's not that. It's that there's someone that is, you know, maybe seen as like a mentor, an older figure, father figure, mother figure, could be a teacher, something like that, that has been, you know, asking you, when are you going to do this? Like, you are so smart, or you're so talented, you're so creative. When are you going to do this? And it's finally like, okay, and you produce something, like if you're an artist, like here's a piece of work, and they're just like, see, look at how good you are at this. And you're like, okay, you're right. And I hate it because they are right about something that you're super, super good at. So there's kind of a wake up call coming, but it's a very gentle wake up call. Okay. It's not like, it's not coming from someone that doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and start to peel back the layers, so to speak, because this is there's a lot of really good energy, of course, with all the twos, you know, all of this support, all of this transformation today. I knew it was going to be a good one, you guys. I knew it was going to be a good one. Whew. Spirit. Oh, and by the way, so let's talk about we do have possibly Capricorn, possibly Taurus, possibly Sagittarius on here, and then the Ace of Coins can be an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, and or Capricorn. So that doesn't really, this is just a lot of major arcana energy, which just tells me that this is a hugely transformational period in your life, which, you know, we know that, right? We absolutely know that with today's energy, which again, whenever you come to this This is still going to be transformational. But for those of you who are watching it on 2/22/2022, yes, okay? All right, so Spirit, what is a deck to clarify the devil, please? All right, we are going to use the Shamanic Dreamers Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reid. Ooh. I hope you guys like today are just using like a ton of your manifestations and have some manifestation and gigahertz going on in the background. If you can listen to music at work or whatever you're doing, you know, frequencies, whatever you guys can do, just do it. Today is just such powerful stuff. I'm just feeling it. It feels good. All right, the devil card, please. Right away. Watchers, transpersonal. And the crossing initiation. Yeah, I think that you guys are definitely moving out of this period. I am getting, so the devil card does reduce to a 6, and then you have a 6 here as well. And guys, don't freak out about this. I'm only laughing because the devil is my shadow card. For the Geminis that know me, don't freak out about the fact that I just said that. I am well aware of the fact that the devil is my shadow card. And I know what that means for me. I know it's not a fear thing for me. It can talk about your fears. It can talk about the fact that you know, pushing down your fears and just pretending like the world is sunshine and rainbows is highly destructive and not a good thing, and definitely don't do that. You know, that can definitely, and if you've been doing that, don't do that. Don't do that. But here it's talking with watchers and transpersonal. This gives me a huge idea that you have some ancestors in your background that are really asking you to work through your shadow side and your fears and some of your doubts and possible what you might view as your limitations, because I have a feeling that you are unlimited, that you have been self-limiting. The devil in this card is giving you the key. He's telling you that you have chains, but you also have the key. In this particular deck, you know, sometimes you don't see the key, but if the devil was the end, if the devil was as bad of a card in tarot, then it would be the last card in the deck, and it's not. This is not the end of your journey. This is just the beginning. This is the part where you realize that inside you is, you know, is the power to push through your fears. Not push them down, push through them, or push them out of the way, or tell them to get lost, which... With the crossing and initiation, I think that a lot of my Geminis are going through it right now, and they're figuring that out, okay? The crossing reduces to 9, so I do think that this is towards the end. You guys are very, very close to pushing through it, okay? Also, I am supposed to tell someone to, maybe your shadow card might be the devil. You can figure that out if you Google the book Tarot for Yourself. So you can either buy the book Tarot for Yourself, and I cannot remember the author right now. It escapes me, and I don't have a copy of the book in this house. My parents have a house in Germany, and a lot of my tarot stuff is there. But Google Tarot for Yourself, and that is where you figure out what your major arcana, personal card, soul card, and shadow card are. And that could be your shadow card. There's also a calculator. So if you Google Tarot for Yourself calculator, it can tell you a lot more. So someone else out there, Gemini, might have a shadow card just like mine, which also, funny enough, would mean that your personal card and your soul card would be the Lovers, which is Gemini's card. So funny, right? Okay, so the Hierophant Spirit, what is a deck for the Hierophant's energy? All right, we're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle, also by Colette Baron Reid. Magic stream. I laugh because sometimes it's the delivery for me, you know, like my guides are very much my guides, and then sometimes I'm hearing your guides, and your guides are wonderful. They have humor, you know, and it's wonderful. This one was definitely my guide though, and it was the Hierophant is a fixed symbol. I told you that it stands for like institutions, you know, something that has been around a very long time, and here are the rules, and you know, you stay within these rules. It can stand for faith, and it can stand for stuff that is really, really wonderful, and that keeps you, you know, feeling like you are on the right path as long as you do these things. And sometimes we need that sense of security, you know. That's why it is a Taurus symbol, because it gives us comfort. I have a Taurus rising, and so when I saw Magic Stream, it was like, I immediately heard, yes, maybe it's time to go with the flow, you know. And this is just saying that your comfort, your level of comfort has gotten you a very long way, and it's wonderful, right? Like, you know, maybe getting those degrees was very important to you. Maybe going to school is very important to you. Learning how to be creative in a certain way was got you very far, but it's time to let go of the way that you were taught, and it's time for you to tap into source, to tap into the magic stream, which is the source, you know. And changes are coming regardless, and it's time to let go of societal expectation and just go with the flow. This heron in here is telling you that a change is coming. It is a wonderful, beautiful change, and it's just kind of this act of surrender to it, okay? Because that is what is going to bring you into temperance, which is actually very interesting, and we have intention here as well. Intention, and this is another 9. Wasn't that a 9? Yep, this also, oh, no, this is 9. This one's 9. So we have, again, an act of completion is coming. But temperance we'll talk about, because this is your opposite. Sagittarius is your opposite, which just means it's the opposite side of the same coin. And if you bring in Sagittarius energy, it actually is an act of completion as well. So, which that is an intention for you to set today, right? What is for Sagittarius? I'm sorry, for Temperance Spirit. Okay, we are going to use the Energy Oracle, which is by Sandra Ann Taylor. I just heard I'm all about that action, boss. Whenever I get this card, I think of Marshawn Lynch, and it's really, really funny because, like, a man of very few words and all about that action. So yes, you guys are moving into a different period. I feel like some of you guys have been stagnant for some time. This is definitely look and balance, and this is temperance to me. This is the same card. This can also be for me the Justice card, but for me right now, this is definitely about divine balance. Yes, you guys are coming into so much wonderful goodness. I'm very, very happy and pleased with this reading. I think that you are going to be very pleased as well. The abundance that you're coming into is wonderful. Go with the flow. Just go with it is part of this transformation for sure. God, you're coming into balance. This reminds me of kind of a yin and yang energy as well with these two horses. So beautiful reading, you guys. Let's get one more card for your material world before we move into your love life for Gemini. Gorge. Ooh, that's too much. Just too much. Gemini, please, Spirit. Reset your expectations, which is a huge huge piece of this Taurus energy. Like everything you have been taught, it ain't about that anymore, okay? Like, I get it. It served you well. It's time to maybe rethink that. Put that through, put all of it through your own filter of truth, okay? If you are in my Discord, you got a really big wake-up call kind of energy today in your daily reading. Go through that again, go read through that again, because this is what it's talking about 1,000%. The bottom of the deck is your ideas have merit. So a lot of you guys are restarting something that is very creative, highly creative, and you are concerned about that. And Spirit is like, you've got like a lot of creativity and beautiful brain stuff happening. Go with it, like do it, okay? Let's move into love, you guys. I'm very excited for you. This was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful changes happening for you guys. Okay, so Spirit, for our love life, what deck are we using for my Geminis? No, what tarot deck? Oh, this is so cool. You guys are going to be using the Lover's Path, and I say it's cool because so far all of my younger elements have been using this deck. And I will figure out why. I'm going to do, after I'm done with everybody and have confirmed my suspicions, I'm going to do a reading to figure out why, and I'll tell you next week. Okay. Literally just saw 2222, so very cool. What do my Geminis need to know about love, Spirit, for the next 7 days? Woo. Romeo and Juliet is about tradition, which is also the Hierophant again. Some of you are married, have been married, or thinking very strongly about marriage. The Two of Coins, also known as the Two of Pentacles. This could be about a choice. Do I choose with my heart? Do I choose the person who has money? And then transformation. This is the story of Persephone and Pluto. Persephone and the god of the underworld. So this is the death card traditionally. The bottom of the deck is Fricka, Queen of Staves, or the Queen of Wands. So this is big Leo energy at the bottom of the deck. So we have a huge bit of attraction here. Some of you may have, if you are in a relationship right now that you feel like is what everybody wants for you. I'm getting a couple of, okay, all right, let me just say this first one because this is the one that came to me first. I do feel like I have a Gemini here that feels like they are in a relationship that they got into because it was like, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is where I'm supposed to be, according to the plan. And I feel like that was someone else's plan, that wasn't necessarily the plan that you had in mind. And you are at this space right now where it's like, is this what I really wanted? And because on this side, this is a gray area and this is facing the traditional part, right? And then on this side, your heart is lit up towards this transformational piece. And I feel like you are hoping for transformation within your relationship, and it is coming with the Queen of Wands. You are actually hoping so much that you're manifesting transformation within your relationship. Now, does that mean that you want a brand new relationship? I feel like it means you want love. I feel like if you are in a loveless relationship, you want love. And for most of my Geminis, that does mean someone new, okay? Now, not for most of them, I'm sorry, this was just for the one Gemini. Now, for my singles, I think that for a long time, you are redefining what you mean by a traditional relationship. I think for many of you, right now, you're like, what was I thinking? This is not what I want. Like, this is not what I want. What everybody else wants is not what I want. I want this. Maybe you actually want like this kind of relationship, which was Persephone in Transformation, where, you know, you love the idea of spending time with this brooding, he's probably a Scorpio, Plutonic energy, which is what's going on right now, by the way, you guys. This is big Pluto energy that's happening right now. This maybe, you know, you like this idea of your beautiful, fun Gemini self with someone who is a little bit more serious and a little bit more you know, down to earth, and like just the depths, the wells of their emotion. It's just so dark and dreamy and sexy. You're like, oh, that's nice. That's what I want. But then sometimes you're like, okay, that's overwhelming. So I'm going to go home to my mom's house for a little bit because I got to get out of this just a little. And you're like, that's ideal, actually. I mean, it doesn't have to be that scenario, but that's her story, right? That's what she does. She goes to hell for a few months. And when she's in hell, her mom is pissed. Her mom is like, I miss my daughter. She didn't ask me to do this. And she rages. That's what winter is. That's mom's pissed. Mom is you know, earth, you know, and so nothing grows. She's really angry. It's the time of winter. And then when she comes back up, everything grows again and everything's nice. So maybe you are rethinking what a traditional marriage looks like, and you want to transform your thought. That is for some of you. I do think that for some of you, I think that you are transforming a relationship. Or who you think a relationship should be with. What is very interesting to me, what is standing out to me the most right now is that, like I said earlier, the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and I just said that death is Scorpionic energy. And those are on the axis, just as you are on the Sagittarius Gemini axis, these two are on an axis as well. And so you cannot have one without the other. So I'm wondering if perhaps you guys are bringing in these two types of energies. Okay, so let's actually get in here and clarify. You're attracting these. The Queen of Staves is about attracting. There could be a Leo. You know, you might have strong Leo in your chart. You might be attracting a Leo, but this could just be about attracting these very strong energies, both of them. The Two of Coins can be talking about a choice. Okay, so looks like I got some, yeah, I got some sage in my water. Oh well. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay. I am gonna start doing memberships, you guys. So you will get messages from your person. You'll also get some channeled messages about your material world and from spirit in the extended. So cool. Tradition. Woo! The way that flew out. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean, which sounds like something Romeo would have said to Juliet. This is what you want. You want something so passionate and so deep. Two of Coins, Spirit. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. I do see this as, what are you bringing in? And why are you bringing in? Transformation. Hold on, that one fell. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So I think that for some of you, you definitely brought in something that was very passionate, very beautiful, very deep. And then you were like, I don't really like it. For some of you, it was this is too possessive for me. Is flat out. This is not what I want. It's too possessive. It was passionate in the beginning, but like they're trying to take ownership over me, and I do not like this. And so you let go of it because you know now that you want something passionate, but you do not want to be possessed by somebody. And so you've transformed your idea of what you want, period. Okay, let's keep going. Bottom of the deck is healing. Yes. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. For some of you, if you are in a relationship, you are healing it, and you're healing this idea of what it means to be in a committed relationship. Like possession is not healthy. You know, like that is not okay. So it's possible that that is a thing that you're doing. For some of you, you are leaving that kind of relationship so that you can heal and then attract something that is healthy. Okay. I just thought of a Gemini that I dated, and he really wanted me to show jealousy, and I don't. I might be a little, I was in my 20s and I was a little territorial, but I'm not a jealous person, mostly because I'm truly a Leo. Like, I just really am like, no, but I'm amazing, so why would I be jealous of anybody else? You know, like, and so it would just drive him nuts. And then it dawned on him that like he could never really make me jealous, because if he wanted someone else, I just would go elsewhere, because like, I don't see myself as competition to anybody, you know? This is in my 20s, you guys. The ego was, I'm good now, but so I just wonder if maybe that's something that you guys were trying to attract in, because you thought that possession and jealousy were a sign of passion, and it's not it. Like, you can actually have like a very passionate, loyal relationship if that's what you want, you know? All right, Romeo and Juliet. No. Gemini. Let go of control issues right there. Possession. I'm telling you guys, if it's not you being possessive, I don't really think, I have a hard time thinking of a Gemini as being possessive. So that's why I'm like, somebody else must have been like that. But if it's you, just not trying to call you out or anything, you know. That's Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Yep, and then it was just like, this isn't what I want. I want someone who loves me. The unrequited love, you know, I think that it's like, I want someone who loves in the same way that I do, not so much that I love you and you don't love me. I think it's like, this is my type of love, and the way that you are loving me back is not okay, you know? This is big, you guys. This is like, death is the transformation card. Like, you guys are you're doing so good. I'm so proud. Big. Worth waiting for. That's it. That's it. You guys know that when you let go of this idea of an unhealthy love, as soon as that was out the door, you started to manifest a true healthy relationship, and that is what this death card is here for. That is what this is all about. Like, this period of transformation that we are going through this week specifically is about you bringing in the right one, because it is worth waiting for. The bottom of the deck says, express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. I think that that is about you bringing in, go ahead and manifest the hell out of exactly what you want. I'm like, oh, we don't even need this anymore. You guys this is it. I'm so proud. And y'all, let me tell you, I have been through it. I know. I especially the Taurus Scorpio paradigm. I mean, man. All right. Romeo. Where far out? That Romeo. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. I do feel like for a lot of you thought that this was it. I think that there was a lot of passion there. It was just like, oh my God, this is so great. Oh, this is how it's supposed to be. And then it was kind of like, but, and then also this is Zeus, right, in here. And we got it, like, for someone who keeps doing what he does, he sure is jealous. Oh my God. Jealousy and possession do not equal loyalty. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. That's adapt, change, and heal. That's what these Two of Pentacles are here. That's exactly what this means. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud. Did this flip? Yep, letting go. Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, period. Because what you are bringing in is worth waiting for. Yep, because the bottom of the deck is stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. You can have something that is permanent and growing, but also crazy flexible. Think of the palm tree on an island that is racked with hurricanes, but it has never ever fallen to one because it is stable but flexible. Okay, it will bend, it will not break. That is what you're bringing in, you guys. That is the love that you are bringing in. Okay, speaking of love, what is one more love message for Gemini for the next 7 days, Spirit? Yep, something feels off here. Listen to your gut. Some of you guys are going through this right now and you're like, oh. I feel like right now you're like, oh, so that's not okay? Yeah, guys, no, it's not. So if this is the first time you're realizing that someone needs to not control you, then welcome to the club. It is not okay. Send them to Auntie Sun Moon Venus Divine. I will sort this out for you. I have no problem doing so. It is kind of my favorite thing. But if not, then yes. And I think that for some of you, you are past this and you are maybe like, when is my person coming? They are coming, because this is that period of transformation. And this might have just dawned on you, but know that the dragonfly is also a period or a time of being reborn. Okay, it is coming for you. Yep. Give them space is the bottom of the deck. I think that's more of their directive and not yours. Like you, they're like, I feel like someone like is literally breathing down your neck. So wow, let go of the past, and it fell over here. So I really think that a lot of you, once you realize that that is not the kind of love that you deserve, you will come. It'll come. Okay, it's coming. Step into your purpose. It's time. Yes, let go of your past, and then this transformation will happen. Okay, Gemini, this has been your reading. I am just over the moon with it. I love it, love it, love it for you. And I'm proud of you. I can't even right now. I'm so proud. Thank you guys for being here. Please, 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 if you love this, I would hope that you've already subscribed. Hit the like button down below. Make sure you comment. Those really help me out. And if you're not in my Discord, I would love if you would join my Discord. I also have a seer circle if you're interested in learning more about your own intuition and growing in your intuition. That was a wonderful circle we just popped off last week. So fun. But also just, to chat with me and give me ideas about what you want to hear and know, and, our weekly pick-a-cards and our lives and stuff like that. So, and also sometimes, I want to stream catfish or or Lord of the Rings, but I have a Lord of the Rings server, so that's different. But anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you guys next week or in your other placements. Bye. Oops.